Hello guys, so today we're going to watch my daily run, and I gotta say, if you look at how long this video is, that might be a little key indicator to let you know that I'm finally out of Zone 1 hell. So let's watch the replay. I'm really excited to show you guys, and we're just going to make this, 3 times speed. So here we are, Zone 1, and I'm trying to be really cautious here, I'm just being really paranoid, killing all the enemies, I'm taking my time, and I'm looking here, and I see the Ring of Might, and I'm like, okay, great, Ring of Might. This means that this is going to be an amazing run. Ring of Might can help me definitely kill enemies a lot faster. So I'm like, if anything, I need to make sure I don't miss any beats. I gotta make sure I kill all the monsters. I gotta make sure when I blow up that box, that all the monsters around it are dead. I take my heart container and then I go into the next room. So here I'm just doing my best to keep my calm as I kill all these enemies. I'm trying my best not to miss any beats. If I miss a beat, I might not get my strength. So here I am killing the skeleton. I kill that skeleton too. I, buffer against the wall for the spirit. And then I take the gigantism scroll. So here I kill all the red bats, which I normally don't like doing because I'll get hit like I just did, but I was like, you know what, fuck it, I need money. So I used the transmuting spellbook there because I just wanted my dagger to be something different, just something a little stronger. But I got the frozen dagger, which in hindsight I absolutely hate, and I regret doing that move. So here I take the Ring of Might, and I thought about taking the storage backpack, but I was 1 gold coin short. So I was like, okay, let me focus instead on trying to get out of here. The song is gonna end, and I still have not killed a monster here. So here, I'm trying to kill the dragon, and I'm not used to this whole ice dagger, which is why the skeleton hit me. I was not thinking it would hit me. And then here I get the ballet shoes and the cookies. And I'm just like, if you notice, I bounced around a little bit because I was just thinking about how I was going to pull this off. And eventually I was pretty happy, and I took the torch of walls. I gotta say, this torch, super underrated. I use this all the time during my run. I love this torch. It is amazing. And then here, what am I trying to do? So with my new torch, I'm like, wow, I get to see all the hidden rooms. And there I got hit because I didn't think a skeleton would be in a box, but there was a skeleton in the box. Oh my gosh, I just realized I missed out on some gold, but that's fine. So here I'm killing enemies. I'm so happy with my strength ring, and I feel really conflicted here. I'm dancing around, and I'm like, I really want the ring, but I also know that ring is more for score runners than they are for people who are just trying to survive the game. So I go a little bit without it, and I'm like, okay, well, let me just, kill a bunch of enemies and think about it. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get that ring. I love my gold rings. I have one here on my hand. So I was like, okay, let me just take the gold ring. It's not like I would afford the rapier or the 2 hearts anyway. So I took it. And then if you notice there, I dug around the walls because I didn't want to get too close to the bat, and I didn't want to take any unnecessary hits. So I'm just here doing my best and just killing everything I can without getting hit. My priority is that I want to get out of Zone 1 hell, and I don't care how I do it. So here I try to see what this portal is about, and I'm like, okay, let me purchase a random item, and here is where I get the titanium bow. Best item, hands down in the game. Oh my gosh, I love this item so much. And here, as you can see, I'm using all the bombs. I'm like, I want that chicken, I want to heal. So I heal, I take my tome back, and then I go ahead and move forward. So here I am just killing the bat. I got hit, but I was like, you know what? I got my chicken, I'm good, I got a lot of hearts. Let me just get through this and just try to be a little bit careful in the future. So here I am using my titanium bow, and I was trying to get used to it because I wasn't sure if this was a weapon that makes you reload. Thank God it doesn't. So I could just hit things from a distance. So here I was just trying to flirt around with the dragon and try to make the dragon come to me. As you can see, he's just quite stubborn, But eventually I managed to get him on a hallway so I can like kill him. So that's great. So I kill the red dragon. And then here I am just killing all these enemies, and I feel so conflicted here because I'm like, man, I really want a blood weapon, but I'm doing really good with this thing. And I tried to transmute that ring to see if it'd become anything useful, but I was pretty happy with my build, so I was like, nah, let me move forward. So I move forward with that, and then I just go on ahead and fight this guy. Now, I think you've seen me play a couple runs in the past where I just absolutely mess it up here. And this is no exception. I get hit. But I make it out of zone 1, which is like my priority. So I'm finally in zone 2 and I'm like, okay, great run. I'm out of zone 1, so like that's something to write home about. So I'm using my titanium bow, maintaining distance. And then I get the defensive item because of course I do. I need it. And here I thought about the blood rapier, and I was like, man, I really need a blood item because I need a heal. But like at the same time, I love the distance that this titanium bow is giving me. And I have a feeling with the rapier, I'll run into enemies and get myself killed. So I was like, you know what, let me risk it with this titanium bow, and if anything, I can get something that could heal me other ways. So I just am using my monocle, trying to see what items I can get. I'm like now not stressing at all about not opening certain containers because I now know what's inside them. I'm just trying to look for food items at this point. Food items and a shovel. Like I realized at this point that I really don't have a good shovel. I didn't really think about boots at this time because I think I'm more in need of a shovel than I am of boots. Especially because I have no more bombs. I don't really like hold on to my bombs like the score runners do. And that's just because I'm just trying to survive, man. So there's a bomb. I take the bomb. I kill these 2 spirits. And I'm just, you know, between each floor, I'm just trying to take my breath and trying to figure out what am I going to do. Everything's moving so fast paced, especially during these lower levels, that I'm just like, okay, take it 1 beat at a time. Like, I knew that I died at a previous run due to a mushroom, so I was really trying to maintain my distance at all times. Here I was trying to figure out what would be here, and it was asking to sell one of my items, and I was like, hell no. I'm not selling anything. I'm pretty happy with my build. I thought about going into the shop, but like, there was nothing in the shop that would make me happy besides food. And a shovel, which that shop did not have. So here I am just balancing, and I'm just trying to figure out if I can find any secrets. I'm trying to go for the bombs, and then I want to go for this magical food item. Now what I'm going to do with the food item isn't really strategic, but like, you gotta understand, I'm just trying to survive at this point. I just need survival. I just don't want to die. I'm going for a really good run, and I'm just eating any food that comes towards me. I'm a glutton, okay? I'm eating everything. I fight this nightmare, no problem. I take down this golem. I mess around with these guys a little bit, but like, in all honesty, I'm not really that interested in killing everything. I'm just trying to move on to the next level. Since I don't have any blood weapons, it doesn't really matter to me to be killing any enemies. I'm not going for a high score. I'm just trying to beat my own personal score of how far in this dungeon can I go. So here I find that there's a lot of good items in these like crates. So I just blow them up. And then I'm like, okay, let me try to see if I can blow up those other crates too. And here I do a little misplay because technically I could have gotten both bombs, but like, I was stressing. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, is that really me or is that the replay messing up? I have a feeling this is the replay. Yeah, I don't remember playing this badly. Yeah, now it's gonna kill me, and you guys are not gonna see my amazing run. Oh man, I just wish I could watch my replays in peace. Well, let's see how well my character does, because like, I literally got really far. Okay. So, spoiler alert. I didn't die in the second zone. I didn't die in the third zone. I didn't die in the fourth zone. I died in the fifth zone against the dead ringer. And that's because I just had no idea how to manipulate this guy to hit the bell at the top center. And it makes me a little bit upset that you guys can't see my victory. Because, like, I panicked through the fire and ice level. I super panicked through the level of all the walls. Like, if you destroy a wall, like 10 enemies come and attack you. I managed to leverage my shield spell a bunch of times. Like, I remember to use it a ton of times to protect me during those moments where I was being ganged up on. Like, you guys would have been super proud of, like, my next level moves that I was doing. It was amazing. But yeah, I died to the dead ringer, and I was like this close, like literally. We made him ring all his bells, and all I needed to do was have him ring the top center bell. But instead, I didn't move away in time, so he rang me instead of the top bell. Another notable thing is that I learned how to parry in that level. Zone 4? Yeah, Zone 4 I learned how to parry. Like, at first, if we watched my replay, you would have seen that I would have just used bombs to fight those parrying guys because I could not figure out how to kill them. But eventually, I figured out that you're supposed to jump away from them, so they charge forward and then you kill them. So, a lot of cool lessons learned. I am so bummed out that you guys can't see my run, because my run was chef's kiss. Like, I don't think you're going to see a better run than that coming from me in quite a hot minute. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to do a better run. I'm just so sad that the replay just was like... And that's just something I feel like the developers need to fix. At least for my sake, I was doing so good. And like, look, I'm even 10th place. Although that could be because I submitted my score early, but like, let's cross my fingers. So let's watch Missy's replay. Alright, so we're watching Missy's replay. There's some lag here, and I have a feeling it's because my computer's hot. Woo! Okay, the lag is a little bit better. A little bit. Wow. This is really hard to commentate on. Oof. Oof. Cool. Well, guys, thank you so much, and remember that you are loved. Bye!